Hello everyone, I am Shreyas Chaudhary and I recently passed out of 10th with a score of 94.4% in ICSE. In this video, I'll tell you what actually helped me and what mistakes I made. It's not a perfect score, but I still learned a lot and I'll help you achieve much more than that. Firstly, I'll talk about the topics and chapters that you should focus more on. And second, I'll lay a rough schedule of my daily schedule. Okay. Then the third, I'll discuss the biggest mistakes that you can avoid and boost your score. So let's get ready for getting 90% and plus. Mathematics first. I'll tell you the most important chapters first. Wait. So I found GST at the start difficult. Then banking, shares and dividends is a medium level. One question comes every year, that's for sure. Linear equation, quadratic, ratio proportion, that's easy chapters, all algebra. The factorization of polynomials needs practice. I made a mistake in my paper, I'll tell you later. Then reflection, section formula, equation of straight line is very important, one sure question in the board exam. Then difficult question does not come from the remaining chapters except the chapter 18 and 20, that is the area and volumes of solids and the heights and distance. And the 21st and 22nd chapter is also the important chapter that has a weightage of 13 to 17 marks as told by my teacher, school teacher. So now I'll tell you where I made mistakes in my paper. Mathematics. This was the question, MCQ 4 I made a mistake, and fifth one I had written the correct answer, but at the end after the 3-hour exhausting time I changed my correct answer, so silly mistake. On page 9, question 3, sub question 3 D, give a geometrical name of quadrilateral. I did not write cyclic quadrilateral. I wrote rhombus or parallelogram, I think. So that was one mistake. Then I made a mistake in question 8, part 2, the 4th term, 7th term, that question. You can check the paper online. I wrote plus minus 2 for both the questions. So the answer only should be plus 2. I did not check that later. That were my mistakes. So I followed 2 books for the mathematics, the Selena and the Concise. You should practice the Selena for these chapters like GST, shares and dividends, quadratic equations, APGP, equation of line, circles, cylinder, cone, sphere, that surface area, and that's it. Measure of central tendencies, that's where most students can make mistakes as told by my teacher. So that's it for the math.